Uni House Academy, English podcast for easy English conversation.
Welcome everyone to the Uni House American English Studio. Today, we are learning some major American phrases in daily life. Get ready to improve your pronunciation and natural speaking style.
Hi, Sarah. I am really excited about today's topic. Learning to sound more like a native speaker is always my biggest goal. I am ready to start practicing immediately.
That is the perfect attitude, James. In American English, we often link our words together smoothly. We do not pronounce every single letter clearly in our daily casual conversations.
I have definitely noticed that before. Sometimes it sounds like Americans are speaking incredibly fast. It can be quite difficult for intermediate learners to catch every single spoken word.
Exactly. It is not always about speed. It's usually about word connections and reducing certain vowel sounds. Let us look at a very common greeting for our first example.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Greetings are always the very first thing we say to people. What specific American phrase are we going to look at right now?
Let us take the standard question. How is it going? If you say every word separately, it sounds a bit robotic. Americans naturally blend those words into one smooth sound.
So instead of saying, how is it going, clearly, how would a native American speaker actually pronounce that phrase in a normal daily conversation with a good friend?
Great question. We usually connect how and is to sound like house. Then we link the S to it. Finally, we drop the final G in the word going.
Oh, I see. So it becomes something more like, how's it going? That definitely feels much more relaxed and natural. Let me try saying it out loud right now. How's it going?
That was fantastic, James. You linked the sounds beautifully. Listeners, now it is your turn to try. Repeat after me slowly, focusing on that smooth connection. How's it going?
How's it going? I really like how that feels when I say it. It uses so much less effort than pronouncing every single consonant and vowel perfectly in the sentence.
You hit the nail on the head. American English is often about speaking efficiently. Let us move to another major daily phrase. How about the phrase, what are you doing?
I use that question all the time, but I usually say it very carefully. What are you doing? How can I make this sound more authentically American and less formal?
Well, Americans often change the T in what to a soft D sound, and are you becomes cha or ya. So it sounds like, what you doing? Or what are you doing?
Wow, what you doing? That is a huge difference. It completely changes the rhythm of the sentence. I need to practice that one a few more times to get it right.
You are doing great. Let us practice it together. Listeners at home, please repeat after me. Focus on blending the words smoothly into one phrase. Ready? What you doing today?
What you doing today? I think I am getting the hang of it. The words just slide together. What is the next major American phrase we should learn about today?
Let us talk about the famous flapped T sound. This happens when a T is between two vowel sounds. A perfect example is the phrase, I have got to go.
Oh, I know this one. The words gotta become gotta, right? I hear that in movies and television shows all the time. It is super common in daily life.
Exactly right. We say gotta. The double T in the middle sounds almost like a fast, light D. The tongue just taps the roof of your mouth very quickly there.
Let me try that right now. I gotta go. Yes, I can feel my tongue just gently tapping the top of my mouth on that flapped T.
Perfect execution. Now let us add a little more context. Try saying this full sentence with the American rhythm. Look at the time. I gotta go to the store.
Okay, here I go. Look at the time. I gotta go to the store. How is my pronunciation on that one? Did I sound like a native speaker just then?
You sounded incredibly natural. The flapped T and gotta was excellent. Listeners, remember that using gotta is mostly for casual spoken English. Avoid writing it in formal business emails.
That is a very helpful tip to remember. We want to sound natural when speaking, but we still need to remain professional when writing important documents for our daily jobs.
Precisely. Let us explore another major phrase using that same flapped T rule. Think about the phrase a lot of. In spoken American English, we usually pronounce it as a lotta.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. So instead of saying, I have a lot of work, I should say, I have a lot of work. The T changes to a soft D again.
You got it. And notice how the V sound in of almost completely disappears. A lot of simply becomes a lotta. Let us have our audience practice that specific sound.
That is brilliant. Okay, everyone listening, try repeating this sentence right after me. Focus on making that soft D sound. We have a lot of things to do later today.
We have a lot of things to do later today. Great job, everyone. Paying attention to these small details will dramatically improve your overall American accent and make you sound more fluent.
I am learning so much today. Are there any other vowel reductions we should know about? I really struggle with those small, unstressed words that seem to vanish in conversations.
Yes, absolutely. The word to is almost never pronounced with a clear oo sound. Instead, it reduces to a short sound, known as the schwa. It sounds like ta.
So if I want to say I want to eat, I should actually pronounce it as I want to eat or I want to eat. Is that the correct American way?
Both are actually correct. Wanna is very common in casual speech. If you do pronounce the T, you say want to. Let us practice the wanna version together right now.
Awesome! I love using wanna because it feels very smooth and effortless to say. Let me give it a quick try. I want to eat some delicious pizza for dinner tonight.
That was flawless, James. Let us give our listeners a chance to try it. Repeat this phrase after me, focusing on the reduction. Do you want to grab some coffee later?
Do you want to grab some coffee later? I can really hear the difference now. It sounds much more friendly and inviting than asking every single word with perfect, strict clarity.
Friendly and relaxed is the exact vibe of American English. Now let us review another common situation. What do you say when you do not understand something in a conversation?
I usually say, I do not know or I do not understand, but I am guessing there is a much faster, more American way to express that exact same idea.
You guessed correctly. I do not know often becomes I dunno. We completely drop the do and blend the rest together. Let us try practicing that one really quickly today.
I dunno. Wow, that is incredibly fast. I just sort of hum the words together. I don't know where my keys are. I don't know what time the meeting starts today.
Excellent examples. Notice how your intonation naturally drops at the end of the sentence, too. That relaxed falling tone is a huge part of sounding like a native speaker.
I am definitely taking notes on all of this. We have covered how's it going, what you doing, gotta, a lotta, wanna, and dunno. That is a solid list of American phrases.
It really is. Now it is time for our special drill segment. I will give you a sentence mixing these phrases. James, I want you to say it back naturally.
I am ready for the challenge. I will try my absolute best to use all the linking and flapped T sounds we just learned. Let us hear the first sentence.
All right, here is your first challenge sentence. Read it with a natural American rhythm. I do not know what you are doing, but I have got to go right now.
Okay, let me think about the connections here. I don't know what you're doing, but I gotta go right now. How did I do with those vowel reductions and linked sounds?
That was absolutely stellar. You hit the dunna, the whatcha, and the gotta perfectly. Audience, now it is your turn. Try to say that exact same sentence like James did.
I'll say it one more time slowly for everyone listening at home. I don't know what you're doing, but I gotta go right now. Keep practicing until it feels completely natural.
Beautiful work. Let us try one more drill before we wrap up today's lesson. Here's your sentence. Do you want to get a lot of pizza for dinner tonight?
Ooh, that is a fantastic sentence. Here is my American version. Do you want to get a lot of pizza for dinner tonight? I made sure to use both wanna and a lotta smoothly.
You nailed it once again. The rhythm was steady and you did not overpronounce the reduced sounds. Listeners, repeat after James and try to match his confident intonation and pacing.
Do you want to get a lot of pizza for dinner tonight? I am starting to feel like a real American radio host now. This practice is seriously improving my everyday speaking confidence.
I am thrilled to hear that. The key is consistent practice. You do not have to speak perfectly every time, but being aware of these reductions changes how you listen.
That makes perfect sense. Once you know that a lotta means a lot of, it becomes much easier to understand fast native speakers when watching your favorite television shows at home.
Precisely. Your listening comprehension improves right alongside your pronunciation. It is a wonderful double benefit for any intermediate learner studying the beautiful complexities of the modern American English language today.
I completely agree. So, what is the most important takeaway for our students today? If they only remember one single thing from this entire episode, what should it definitely be?
The biggest takeaway is to relax your mouth. American English is lazy, in a good way. Do not force every consonant. Let the words flow into each other like water.
Let the words flow like water. I really love that visual image. I will definitely keep that in mind the next time I am talking to my friends from America.
I am so glad that helps. We have covered quite a few major daily phrases today. I hope everyone at home feels a little more comfortable with their American accent.
I certainly do. Thank you so much for guiding us through these tricky sounds today, Sarah. I cannot wait to learn even more pronunciation secrets in our next studio session.
It is always my pleasure, James. You are a fantastic student. Remember, you can always rewind this podcast episode and practice the drill segments as many times as you need.
That is a great reminder. Repetition really is the secret to building strong muscle memory in your mouth. Keep practicing those flapped T sounds and vowel reductions every single day.
Exactly. Before we finish, let us do a quick review summary. Remember, how's it going? What you doing? Gotta, a lotta, wanna, and to know. Those 6 phrases will transform your conversational English immediately.
I have them all written down in my notebook. I am going to try using at least 3 of them in a real conversation at the coffee shop tomorrow morning.
That is a wonderful goal. Practical application is the best way to make these sounds stick in your brain permanently. Do not be afraid to make mistakes while trying them.
Thank you again, Sarah. This has been another amazing lesson at the Uni House American English Studio. I am looking forward to our next great conversation about natural native speaking styles.
That is it for today. Please like the video and subscribe for more. Hit the bell to get notified when the next video is out, and leave a comment below telling me what you want to see next. Share this with anyone who might enjoy it. Thank you for listening to Uni House American English Studio today, and keep practicing your amazing accent.